gbapụtara Maria.
O wetụrụ ime site n'ike nke mmụọ nsọ.
Ekene Maria jupụtara na gracia, osebụrụwa nọnyere ịdị ngọzi n'etiti ikporo niile, ọ dịazị ngọzi bụ nwa afọ gị Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara anyị ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na abalị ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Nyetụ odibo nwaanyị nke osebụrụ ụwa,
ka o rere nke isi kwu.
Ekene Maria jupụtara na gracia, osebụrụwa nọnyere ịdị ngọzi n'etiti ikporo niile, ọ dịazị ngọzi bụ nwa afọ gị Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara anyị ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na abalị ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Okwu emela arụ,
o wee binyere anyị.
Ekene Maria jupụtara na gracia, osebụrụwa nọnyere ịdị ngọzi n'etiti ikporo niile, ọ dịazị ngọzi bụ nwa afọ gị Jesu.
Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu, rịọbara anyị ndị nje arịrịọ, kịta na abalị ọnwa anyị. Amen.
Rịọbara anyị arịrịọ, ọ nne nke Chukwu dị asọ,
ka o nweta ịnata nkwa nke Kristi.
Arịrịọ anyị na-arịọ gị, o Chukwu, ka ịrịnye Gracia n'ime obi anyị, ka anyị bụ ndị nje butere ozi ọma, wee mara iwelarụ Kristi nwa gị site n'afọ ya na obi ya, wee bata n'otuto na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi ire anyị. Amen. Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ,
etu ọ dị n'izu na kịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebebe. Amen.
Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ,
etu ọ dị n'izu na kịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebebe. Amen.
Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ,
etu ọ dị n'izu na kịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebebe. Amen.
Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwere gara aga
site n'ekpere nke Chukwu ka ha zuru ike na ndokwa.
Ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ,
nọnyekwara mmụọ gị.
ka Chineke dị ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Listen to news updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are looking for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Tuesday, the 25th day of April 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifanshuku Ekezie is my name. The headlines. Group urges support for Soludo security initiative as Anambra youths clamp down on hoodlums. Buhari's visit to Ebonyi will pave way for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Ohaneze replies IPOB. Rivers, Abia, Anambra recorded lowest cooking gas prices. Security operatives kill 18 inmates in Warri prison after jail break. Lagos leads as mobile subscription listed dissidents. Now, details. Initiative as Anambra youths clamp down on hoodlums. Newi Anibofu Age Grade, a community-based non-governmental organization, has urged individuals, organizations, agencies, and parastatals in Anambra to support the state government security initiative. This is even as Nobi Youths has risen up to the challenge and clamped down on hoodlums in the community. The youths warned armed robbers, kidnappers, assassins, and fetish arts practitioners to desist from the dastardly act and stop incessant killings, often reportedly attributed to hoodlums, adding that anybody perpetrating or engaging in the evil and nefarious act were risking arrest and jungle justice. Chief Hyacinth Okeke, Chairman Anibofu Age Grade, who lauded the youths in an interview yesterday, said all hands must be joined to fight insecurity in Anambra. Okeke, Honorable Kampala Okafor, and other officers of the group said the Soludo Security Initiative have recorded remarkable success in the state and urged individuals, organizations, agencies, and parastatals to assist the government fight insecurity in Anambra. Okeke noted that Nnobi, Nnewi, Ekulobia, Oka, and the state capital and Okititi had become peaceful following efforts of the security operatives in the state. He said his group had also planned to build a sports complex and other projects which would create jobs for the youths in the state. The state government security initiative has continued to record remarkable success in the state. Our youths have also risen to the challenge. That is good. Security is a collective thing. Individuals, organizations, agencies, and parastatals should assist the government to fight insecurity in Anambra, Okeke said. Buhari's visit to Ebonyi will pave way for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Ohaneze replies IPOB. The group stated that those opposing the planned visit of President Buhari to Ebonyi were incapable and incompetent of carrying out such rogue operations. The leadership of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide on Friday said the planned visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Ebonyi State would be instrumental to release of detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Ohaneze made the remarks in response to warnings by IPOB that Buhari was not welcome in any Southeast state until its leaders was released from the custody of the Department of State Services. Ohaneze, the Apex Igbo Social Cultural Group, in a statement by its Secretary General, Mazi Okechukwu Isi Guzoro, urged youths from the Southeast zone to stop any action that will truncate the visit of Buhari to Ebonyi State. The statement reads in part, any attempt to obstruct, thwart, or hinder the planned President Muhammadu Buhari's visit to Ebonyi State will have disastrous consequences on the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu and destroy the efforts of Igbo leaders led by Pa Mbazulike Amechi and religious leadership in Igbo land, as there are no forces and opposition to hinder the rights of a sitting president of a country from visiting any section of the country under his territory and jurisdiction. And those opposing the planned visit of President Buhari are incapable and incompetent of carrying out these rogue operations, and if they fail, it will lead to their own extinction and disastrous cessation and existence and relevance. Ndi Igbo will welcome President Buhari to Ebonyi State in line with Igbo traditional culture and norms of welcoming esteemed visitors. This is another window of opportunities for the ongoing persuasive engagement with President Buhari by Ndi Igbo to grant amnesty and presidential pardons to all IPOB and other Biafran agitators, including Nnamdi Kanu and others who are languishing in numerous detention facilities across the country. The group also tasked the Southeast governors to do everything possible to ensure that the release of Nnamdi Kanu was secured as soon as possible. Southeast governors, led by Governor Umahi, will secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu and others in Abakaliki. We have implicit confidence that the Southeast political leadership and Igbo leadership, led by Ohaneze Ndigbo, will seal the deal and facilitate the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Is predestined that Abakaliki is the venue where Ndigbo will secure the release of all detained freedom fighters, including Nnamdi Kanu. Rivers, Abia, Anambra recorded lowest cooking gas prices. Para recorded the highest average price of 4,962 naira for 5 kg cooking gas, followed by Abuja at 4,940 naira and Adamawa at 4,915 naira. The National Bureau of Statistics states the average price of 5 kilograms of cooking gas increased from 4,600 naira in February to 4,610 naira in March, and with Rivers recording the lowest price at 4,204 naira, followed by and Anambra at 4,220 naira and 4,232 naira respectively. This is disclosed in MBS Cooking Gas Price Watch for March 2023, released Monday in Abuja. Report said the March 2023 price represented a 0.22% increase compared to what was obtained in February 2023. It said on a year-on-year basis, the increase was 22.03% from 3,778 naira recorded in March 2022. The state profile analysis showed that Kwara recorded the highest average price of 4,962 naira for 5 kg cooking gas, followed by Abuja at 4,940 naira and Adamawa at 4,915 naira. On the other hand, Rivers recorded the lowest price. Analysis by zone showed that North Central recorded the highest average retail price of 4,872 naira, followed by Northwest at 4,651 naira. The Southeast recorded the lowest average retail price at 4,441 naira. Analysis by zone showed that the South recorded the highest average retail price for refilling a 12.5 kg cooking gas at 10,507 naira, followed by the Northwest at 10,435 naira. The report said the Northeast recorded the lowest price of 12.5 kg cooking gas. However, the average retail price per liter of kerosene dropped to 1,142 naira in March 2023 on a month-on-month basis, showing a decline of 2.68% compared to 1,173 naira recorded in February 2023. Security operatives kill 18 inmates in Warri prison after jailbreak. The source explained that while 15 people died during the incident, 3 other persons died from the bullet injury sustained as the correctional service detained the inmates' medical treatment. Not less than 18 persons have been killed following a jailbreak that happened at Okere Correctional Service, formerly prison, Warri, Delta State, last Thursday. The jailbreak led to freeing of many inmates, with the arms service also killing some inmates in the process. Newsmen reported how thugs invaded the Okere prison in Warri's South local government area of the state, shooting sporadically and setting free some inmates at the facility. The public relations officer of Delta State Command of Nigerian Correctional Service, Uche Mbako, said only 1 person sustained injury during the jailbreak. It was also reported that the prison official was killed in the process as the police and Nigerian army were drafted in to stop the rampaging thugs. However, sources confirmed to newsmen that not less than 18 inmates were killed, with 25 persons sustaining bullet injuries. A source explained that while 15 people died during the incident, 3 other persons died from the bullet injury sustained as the correctional service detained the inmates' medical treatment. Many people were killed and majority of them sustained the bullet wounds. They are on the ground now in the prison. The armed squad of the service opened fire on the inmates as they were trying to escape. Some people already escaped. The next set of people that were trying to come out of the grave when fire was opened. 15 people were killed and 23 sustained bullet injury. 3 other people died after because there is no medical treatment for the victim, the source said. The source also revealed that the prison management was trying to hide the killings from the government and the public, saying the prison management was concluding plans to do a mass burial in order to hide the killings from the family of the dead inmates. The prison management have a prison cemetery where they bury dead inmates without their family knowing about it. They will be doing mass burial for those killed. In cases where the family knows about it, they get a court order to release the corpse to the family, the source said. The source added that in punishing the inmates, the prison management has subjected inmates to hunger strike and 24-hour lockup. As it is now, a cell is housing 120 people because of the cell burnt and the inmates were locked up in their cells for 24 hours. No more open out. No more feeding for inmates. The last time they were given food was on Wednesday. It was only yesterday the authority gave inmates dry garri in the afternoon, the source added. Lagos leads as mobile subscriptions hit 222.6 million. The number of mobile subscriptions in Nigeria rose to 222.6 million at the end of 2022. The Nigeria Bureau of Statistics said in its telecom data, active voice and internet per state, porting, and tariff information report for the last quarter of 2022 released in Abuja on Monday. This represents an increase of 27.1 million subscribers over the 195.5 million subscribers recorded at the end of 2021 and 13.87% rise in voice subscriptions on a year-on-year basis. On a quarter-on-quarter basis, the report showed growth stood at 4.89%. The MBS also recorded a total of 154.9 million active internet subscribers at the end of 2022 compared to 142 million recorded at the end of 2021. This represents a 9.07% increase in active internet subscription year on year, while on a quarter-on-quarter basis, internet subscription grew by 1.35%, is stated. On a state-by-state analysis, the report showed that Lagos State had the highest number of active telephone users in 2022 at 26.5 million, followed by Ogun with 13 million users, while Kano State came third with 12.4 million telephone users. The report showed that Bayelsa had the least number of telephone users at 1.6 million subscribers, followed by Ebonyi and Ekiti with 1.9 million users and 2 million users, respectively. It also showed that Lagos State had the highest number of internet users at 18.7 million subscribers, followed by Ogun with 9.2 million subscribers and Kano State with 8.5 million subscribers. On the other hand, Bayelsa recorded the least number of 1.1 internet users, followed by Ebonyi and Ekiti with 1.3 million and 1.5 subscribers, respectively, the report said. The MBS report showed that majority of telephone users in Nigeria in 2022 were MTN subscribers. Now, we move over to the foreign scene. China tightens border controls, slaps travel bans on blacklisted dissidents. Authorities in China are carrying out extensive checks on passengers leaving the country, slapping travel bans at border checkpoints on individuals seen as politically sensitive, according to rights activists, while bans on non-essential travel featured heavily during the stringent lockdowns, massive quarantines, and compulsory testing of the zero-COVID policy, which ended in December 2022 following nationwide protests. Restrictions remain in place for many critics of the ruling Communist Party. Border guards in the south province of Gudan, home to some of the highest volume borders crossings in China, have prevented a number of rights activists from leaving in recent weeks. An activist who gave only the surname Liu for fear of being punished said he had been stopped by police at a checkpoint and prevented from boarding a flight to Malaysia via the former Portuguese-run city of Macau. They stopped me as security, took me to their office and interrogated me and searched me and my luggage, Liu said. They told me I wasn't a suitable candidate to be allowed to leave the country. Liu said he only found out after trying to negotiate with the officials that his name appears on a blacklist of individuals banned from leaving China for reasons of national security. They had a record on the computer system saying I'm not allowed to leave the country, he said. They took me to their operations center and questioned me further. Then they told the state security police back in my hometown and let me go, he said. I asked them to give me an explanation. They said letting me leave could endanger national security or national interest. The result has been a plethora of fresh security checks at borders and restrictions on Chinese citizens leaving the country, Zheng said. This is where we draw the curtains on news updates on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Group urges support for Soludo security initiative as Anambra youths clamp down on hoodlums. And the Kano's release. Ohaneze replies IPOB. Rivers, Abia, Anambra recorded lowest cooking gas prices. Security operatives kill 18 inmates in Warri prison after jailbreak. Lagos leads as mobile subscriptions hit 222.6 million. China tightens border controls, slaps travel bans on blacklisted dissidents. You just listened to news update on Ebona, the 103.5 FM news, produced by Martin Ifeanyi Ekezie. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are looking for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. How best can we talk about the challenges we are having?
Like, subscribe, and share. All right. Thank
Our
you so much.
community, our society in general.
Thank you.
Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebona FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Government,
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the root of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifanishu, number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebona 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Emas and Ebona
24/7, 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelts as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebona